Hey guys, it's Schwalbe here, and I'm going to be showing you how to live stream in 5 minutes or less. Okay, so I've downloaded and installed OBS. It's a pretty basic software installation process, so I don't feel like that's really necessary in this tutorial. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do after we've opened it up is come down here to Settings, hit Stream, select what service we want to stream with, and then paste in our code, or type it in if you really feel lucky. Alright. And now we can add our scenes and our sources. Our scenes are what we can actually switch between to get a desired look that we want. Our sources are what we actually have for getting what we want. Alright, so right now I'm going to do a video capture device for my webcam. Device is going to be my Logitech. Now we can see down here I'm not getting any audio yet, so I'm going to scroll all the way down in this system here and do custom audio, and now we can see the audio is registering. So I'll go ahead and click OK, and I'll pull this full screen. Now this is not the same ratio that my screen is, so I'm going to right click on it, go to filters, it's going to be an effect filter, click the plus and do the crop pad. Naming it crop pad is fine, keep it as relative, and then from the bottom I'm going to guess it's probably 80 pixels. So now I hit close and I drag this down and I can see now that it's full all the way around. Now the important thing to note about these filters is that as you recycle the inputs in your scene, so you might have 2 or 3 different scenes and you all use this same webcam as an input, you're going to keep that same filter between all of them. So if you need a special effect, just keep that in mind, that you will have the same filter applied to all scenes that input is on. Alright, so now I want to do a game capture. We'll call this Factorio. Oh, and I forgot to run it. This part's rather important. You always want to run what you're going to capture first. So as that's loading, I'll go ahead and bring up our input mode. We'll do capture specific window, and then under the window, and it's not registering it yet, probably because we opened up Factorio after we opened that window. So we'll just double click again. Mode is going to go to capture specific window, and window, and right here is Factorio now. And so we'll hit OK. And we can see, even though Factorio is not on the screen as a primary, it's still showing that as the main thing. Now we want the webcam to show over it, so we'll move Factorio down and the webcam is full screen. So we want to select the webcam as a source, and then we can adjust our webcam. Alright, that looks about right. Okay, so now let's say we're done streaming, or we've opened this up ready for our stream, and Factorio isn't open yet. Alright, so now we have this black screen. Well, as a safety, let's add a background. So we'll go to the plus sign, click image, and we'll do background. We'll browse. And I like this Harley background, although it's going sideways for our purposes here. But that's okay. So we'll hit OK. We'll right click, we'll go to transform, and we'll rotate 90 degrees clockwise. And this second one is counterclockwise. Alright. And as we get this smaller, it'll fit better. All right, bring this all the way open. And now, so we're hanging off the bottom, now we're hanging up off the top. How do we get it where we want it? I want it centered. Well, again, we go to transform and go down to center to screen. Now, we want to see everything else, so we'll just take that down. And because Factorial isn't on, it's actually going to be a transparent layer to see through to our background. Now, when it's time to stream, you just hit that start streaming and you're good. Actually, well, here's a great idea. Full webcam. Add the scene. Video capture device. Add existing webcam. Alright, there we are. Okay, so now that we have the ability to switch scenes like this, I recommend that you come up to edit and lock the preview so that your hard work on placement doesn't get messed up. And so now you can just hit that full screen and say something like, thanks for watching. If you like my video, show it. Hit the like button. If you really like my content, hit that subscribe button so you can get all my future videos. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.